Hello and welcome to Nuke. This is a very basic tutorial over here. It's very basic, so if you do know Nuke, this is not for you. Today I'll be going through just the overall layouts and navigation controls. So to start off with, I would like to explain what is a Nuke script, because the first time I saw the word script I got scared because I thought it was gonna be Python or C++, but actually script in Nuke terms just basically means your work. And this is my work. So all of this is called the Nuke script. Something interesting though, if you take any node in Nuke and do a copy, Control C, and if you paste it in a file, Word file or an email, um, it will come into this text form, and this is so useful because you can just send an email of your entire node graph. Just copy, paste it, and you see all these nodes. What I can do with this is that I can just copy it out of my email and turn on Nuke and just paste it in. So that's something to note about Nuke scripts. It's really interesting. So when you look at this import script and export script button, it basically means importing this some work that you have done or exporting your selected work. So that is what a Nuke script is. So let's take a look at the overall features. We get this top toolbar here. It's a very generic toolbar. Basically everything is quite self-explanatory. If you don't know anything in Nuke, or if you're just curious what some buttons are for, you can just easily hover your mouse over the certain buttons, and most of them will give you a help card and explain to you what it's for. So that's something really useful. Okay, so this generic taskbar is quite really generic in every software. The only special ones that you might want to take note of is layout, which basically you can save up to 6 layouts and switch between them when you're working. Because something to know is that all these windows, these 3 primary windows, can be moved around wherever you want. So for example, if you have a dual screen, you might want to move this viewer out onto the next screen. So that's something nice for you. So apart from layout, there is the cache as well, which allows you to clear your cache. So after working on a heavy file, you may realize that your viewport starts to give you funky errors. So you just might want to have to clear your cache, and then it should be running well again. If it's the worst case scenario, just restart Nuke and it should solve the problem. So right now I'll just be going through the basic features here. So this is basically the viewport. How do I navigate like this? It's basically a middle mouse button for pen. Just in case I've lost this somehow, I will press the F key and I'll get this back. You can also press the H key, which will fill right to the edges, but I like my borders, so I go with an F. What else can I show you here is the 3D view. This is a bit complicated. I won't be showing this too much of this for now, but just in case you accidentally press something wrong and you see something like this, please don't be shocked, because this is a 3D view in Nuke. The controls are sort of like Maya. middle mouse button to do this camera pan, and Alt middle mouse is to zoom in and out, and then Alt right click is to rotate and look at an object. So just to note that tab switches you from 2D to 3D view just with a tab key. So the same navigation controls is the same for the node graph as well. And so let's say I lost my node graph somewhere, I can always use this box over here to find it. As you can see, it's viewing what you are looking at as well. Or the worst case scenario, I will just press F and it will bring you to your Nuke script. And you can only zoom in and out and pan. There is no 3D view in the node graph. So the next and final one I'll show you is the properties bin. So every new node that you create has controls inside them, and basically you control them in properties. So let's double click one node, for example the radio. So you can see that these are the controls of the radio. I can change its color, I can change the mask, I can even change whether it's going to output as an alpha or just the RGB. I'll explain all these in detail in the following videos. So for now, that's just it for the three windows. I will not be going through much of these buttons here, which I'll explain as well in the next few videos why. So thank you, I hope you enjoyed this.